Alright, here's where things get interesting. We are going to the hotel. Alright, we're going to the hotel. We're going to stay at the hotel. Just like we do with every hotel. It's always a safe bet.
It's so cold. The sorcerer's ring is freezing my tummy. The Cheagles don't like the cold, do they? I'm not fond of it myself. I want some nice warm sunlight.
It may be a little cold, but the town is so beautiful at night. Moonlight on the silver snow. Wouldn't it be splendid to walk with a gentleman through such beauty?
Yeah, that would be so great.
Achoo! So cold. My belly's gonna freeze solid. Why do the ladies at resorts have to get so close when they come talk to you? I can't even go outside at this point. It looks like we have little hope with that group.
What about the maybe not so bad after all Colonel?
I saw him walk off with a pretty woman earlier.
But there's 3 pretty women right here.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I think it's cute the way he's worried about his tummy freezing. Oh my.
Well. What?
Nothing at all.
Best wishes.
I think you make a fine pair. I was talking about Mew. Oh dear. It is quite adorable. Let me drop a quick save here. Before I get into this craziness. Oh my gosh, my least favorite minigame. My least favorite side quest in this game. Entirely and completely. Forever and ever. We want to go to the floor. Is it the 4th floor? No, it's on the 2nd floor. I went too far. Whoopsie doodle. But yes, 2nd floor. Here I am thinking it's the other floor. This is gonna be one of those things that screws me up, and I am probably gonna have to do a lot of it off camera. Unfortunately. The key to creating delicious meals is to cook with love. Thank you, sir. We're going into the restaurants! And like every Tales game that I've at least played, there's always the Waitress minigame. Oh yes, the Waitress minigame. You're late. What do you think you're doing? I told you we had a lot of reservations today. Huh? What?
Hurry up and get ready. You can't keep wearing the clothes you have on.
Wait! Oh, poor Tear.
My. Shouldn't we help her?
Indeed. What if this isn't a mere misunderstanding, but instead some sinister plot?
I'm pretty sure we can rule that out.
Well, I guess we'll go check on her anyway. Yes, we will. Just because this is your first day, don't think you can slack off. Customers are going to be here, so I'll just explain the bare essentials. We're going to give you instructions.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to listen.
When a customer enters and sits down, you take their order. Remember the order and convey it to the kitchen. Next, pick up the order and carry it to the customer. Don't worry, you'll get paid. Oh, but I'll dock your pay for any mistakes, so be careful. Customers will be here soon. Do you think you'll be okay?
I can't do it!
That is really what I want to say, but we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna go through it and show you how it is, but
I think I'm fine, but...
And here they are. Now go take their orders. It can be a little confusing in the later levels, this one specifically. Why? Because you can't pause this. You can't. You literally cannot pause it. So, it's not like the Vesperia one where you can actually pause it and write down everything.
So that top guy wants curry rice, the bottom guy wants spicy shrimp, and that guy wants a mango tea. So we want this, this, and this. This guy wants shrimp. This looks delicious. This guy wants tea. This guy wants curry. So as you can see, it's actually pretty simple. However, it gets tough. We want to make it through to the entire end of the minigame because we will get a title for tier. It gets harder, more people come in, they demand more. Cream stew and a mango tea are the two that I really need to remember here. And those two wanted spicy shrimps. So this guy wanted the tea. She wanted the stew. And they both wanted the spicy shrimps. So far so good. My memory is not failing me. I do believe after a while of looking at it, like the orders that they tell you, you can only look at it so long and then it goes away. Carrot, curry, hedoro, and those two want a mango. So, carrot, curry. And those two wanted tea, I think, right? Am I right? This person wanted carrot. And this person wanted the curry. And this person wanted the hedoro. And these two both wanted tea. Am I right? Did I get this right? Oh, please tell me I got this right. Yes! I have a piss poor memory, guys. So that's why I'm terrible at this game. There are so many levels to it, and if you hear me scribbling, I have a piece of paper. As you can plainly hear me fumbling around, and here I am going into my... So, yeah, I kind of want to make sure that I don't screw this up the first time, guys. So, oh god. Kirima, hedoro, curry, tea, kirima, and curry. Okay, and then what I'm doing is I'm actually writing them in roughly the location where they're supposed to go so that I don't screw it up. So I need 2 of these kirima custards, and 1 of these hedoro soups, 2 curry rices, and 1 tea. And that should be everything. Okay, and this guy wants a kirima custard. So let's give me kirima custard. And this person wants the hedoro soup. And this person wants curry. This old lady wants a curry. And this guy wants a tea. And this person wants a curry. And this person wants a kirima. So there's that. Let me just... There we go. Hopefully I can get through this. Because this gets intense. And I hate it. This minigame is just like... crazy. Oh my god. Today's special. Carrot cake. This guy wants carrot cake. This guy wants kirima. Oh my god. Cream stew. See? And then it goes away. And you're screwed. Just like that. I'm totally hooped. Oh my god, I don't remember what half these people wanted. Shit! Today's special is R1. That guy wanted hedoro soup. Or no, I don't know if they wanted one. Shit! Oh my god, carrot cakes. I know I need carrot cakes. I know I need a kirima. I know I need a cream stew. I think I remember seeing a Nephry cocktail. Maybe a I don't know, guys. I'm so screwed. I can tell you this person wanted a today's special. Here you go, ma'am. This guy wanted some carrot cake. Okay. This person wanted some carrot cake. This person wanted a caramel custard. This was, I believe, the person that wanted the Nephry cocktail. Left one. Yes! Okay. And this was the guy that wanted the cream. The cream stew. Now, the other two are going to be a little bit confusing. I remember I got a roast wrap egg and a... I know you didn't order that. I'm so sorry, ma'am. She looked rich too. She's probably gonna get me in trouble. I'm gonna go with this old lady and give her the roast wrap egg, and hopefully she ordered it. Damn it! Okay, I did good enough to where I actually didn't screw this up. I'm gonna have to start short forming this because I cannot write fast enough by myself. Normally I have a second person to help me through this. You weren't half bad for your first day.
I'm sorry. I overslept. I came as fast as I could.
What? Who are you?
I'm the server who was supposed to start working today.
And who are you?
You jumped to conclusions.
What the? You should have said something. But you made a good impression, so feel free to come work here again.
Tyr has received the easygoing Waitress title.
So there we go. There is another title that you can get. I think there's another title that you can get. Anyway, we're gonna equip the easygoing Waitress title. Oh, I just went to equip instead of status. Silly me!
Is this what waitressing is? You and cute things, it must be fate.
So there she is. Being all adorable. Which, I don't even know if she has another, if it's this title or if it's not this title. No, I don't want to swap. I want to hit the button that changes party display. This is not it. There is another title that you can get for her if you get all the way to the end through the waitressing minigame. Which, trust me, is not easy. What ends up happening is you get a costume title for her, which is basically the waitressing outfit. Or is it the maid outfit? Or is it the... I don't even know anymore. I forgot. All I know is I hate that minigame so much. Okay. We had some other things to do. I'm gonna run around as Tyr for a bit, just because I feel like it. Continuity? Yeah, I care about continuity. What am I doing? Run around as Luke, because Luke is Luke. Alright, let's get the hell out of this waitressing place. God. You know, I think it's fun, but I'm terrible at memory-based games, which is why I kind of loathe it. Here's a shop. You can buy some interesting types of food here for cooking, which essentially we're gonna need. So let's just buy... we're not gonna get 20 of everything. I'm just gonna, for now, get 10 of everything. Oh, that's 11. Yeah, I'm just gonna get 10 of everything for now. They have a lot of different fish here, clearly. But I'm gonna get 10 of every little item in here that we don't have any of. Oh, we only have 4 kirima. There we go. And no, don't buy more. We're totally good. We have enough. We just want some stuff to cook with. Is really all it is. So pretty much done with the hotel for now. There's a couple more things we have to do in Ketterburg. So, here we are. We're gonna leave the hotel. And then we're gonna go. Okay, he is on the attack rank, which is what I need him on. Don't ask questions, all will be revealed in time. We're gonna go up here and attack this snowball throwing machine. Whoa!
It's gone! Where did it go?
Where did it go? I'll tell you where it went. It went and knocked down a treasure chest for us. We can go get it now. If you Mew attack that snow machine, and I assume it's in the center of town, I believe. Yes, it is right there. It knocks it off that roof for us. And there's an hourglass inside. Hourglasses are great. Never pass up a chance to get an hourglass. They are very useful. Now we can actually go this way and towards the governor of Ketterburg's residence to progress some of the story. So here we are. Now we can go into the left door, or the drawer beside the left door, I should say. And there's an Alka Fort, which is a capacity core. And actually, I'll show you this capacity core. The Alka Fort is obviously a stronger Alka base, so it's 2 physical to attack, 3 agility. It's actually a pretty good capacity core for a character like Guy, as I just showcased it on. It's actually a pretty good capacity core for him. So I do recommend giving him anything agility based is always good. Annis's agility lacks, so giving her agility based things may also be helpful and beneficial to you as well. So, alright, now we can go in here and BAM! Let's go talk to the governor.
Jade! Oh, my brother's alive!
Gasp!
Brother? Seriously?
Oh, Luke, way you gotta overreact.
Hello, Nephry. It's been a while, hasn't it? Not since your wedding, I believe.
What's going on? They said you were killed at Xeriuth.
Well, what happened is...
Fade to black.
That's incredible. I'm just glad you're safe.
It's my favorite reoccurring thing in games where they're telling somebody else information that you already know. They decide to fade to black.
We'll inspect the Tartarus. Once you're resupplied, please go see Emperor Peony. He's been very worried.
Of course he has.
Oh? Didn't everyone think I was dead?
His Majesty was the only one who believed you were still alive.
And you're my sister, for shame.
The rest of you too. Please wait a bit while we prepare your ship.
No.
This is a tourist city, so I think you'll be safe here. I'll book a room at the inn for you. Please get some rest.
You mean the same inn where I had to do waitressing? No thanks, I think I'll pass.
If you don't mind, I'd like a word with you. Please come by again later, alone.
No, you're creeping me out. Why do I have to come by later? Ooh, later. Anyway, we can go to the hotel, which is where we're supposed to go. This is actual story progression. This really is one of those games that if you want to do everything and you want to make sure you get everything, get all the side quests and all the cool stuff, you really have to be careful about timing. Certain quests will be closed after a certain window of opportunity that you will not be able to finish them, so this is one of those games that if you want 100% it, if you don't know the game very well, get a guide.
We've received word from the governor. Please make yourselves comfortable.
And, you know, maybe...
Oh, I forgot something at Nephry's place. I'll go get it real quick.
Smooth, Luke. Real smooth.
Shall I go with you?
Nephry's a woman, remember?
Oh, I love looking at beautiful women.
Guy is most certainly a guy.
She's an older woman and married, you know.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean it like that.
Master, I'll go with you too.
Yeah, everybody just shut up. I don't need anyone to come with me.
It's like Piss off! I can make a trek to a woman's house by myself. Basically, what I was saying was, this is one of those games, if you want to do everything, get yourself a guide or a walkthrough. This LP, cough cough. Because I will show you how to get everything. Because I'm that good. It is one of my favorite games of all time, so makes sense. I would be good at it. Where you at, Nephry? We need to have a chat. There you are. Why do you have 2 rooms that look almost identical?
I'm sorry. When I heard you were a replica, I thought I simply must tell you about my brother.
Okay, who the hell told you?
What are you talking about?
The reason why Jade created Fomicry. Even now, I still remember that day. I was careless and broke my favorite doll. My brother developed the basis for Fomicry and used it to create a copy of my doll, a replica. He was 9 years old.
Unbelievable.
Normally, you'd simply buy another doll, but my brother created a copy. I felt something abnormal in his way of thinking.
Abnormal? You don't have to put it like that.
He acts nice now, but as a child, my brother was a terror, a devil. He could use phonic arts that adults found difficult. He enjoyed killing even harmless monsters. My brother didn't understand what it meant for living things to die.
He doesn't seem that way to me.
It was Professor Nebulum who changed him. She was a healer, a 7th phonist. Jade can't use the 7th phonon, so he admired her. But a tragedy occurred. He tried to use the 7th phonon and wound up unleashing a phonic art he couldn't control. Jade's phonic art struck down Professor Nebulum and set the building on fire.
He killed her?
She was still barely alive, just laying there. My brother looked at her and had an idea. There was still time to make a replica. He could save Professor Nebulum. Jade extracted her information and created a replica. But the replica that was born was nothing more than a monster.
What happened to the real Nebulum?
She passed away. After that, my brother's talents were recognized, and he was adopted into the famous Curtis military family. I think he probably wanted a better environment for studying how to bring back the professor.
But he stopped replicating living things. Why?
That's thanks to Emperor Peony. Those two are best friends.
I see.
But honestly, I think deep down my brother still wants to resurrect Professor Nebulum.
I don't really think that's the case.
Yes, it may just be a groundless fear. But I still wanted to let you know so that you could help to keep him in check. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thank you for listening.
So that's a little interesting look into Jade's backstory, which I think is really interesting, and I like that it's kind of complicated like that.
So, I presume Nephry's told you.
How do you do that? How do you read my mind? Were you spying on me? Is it because of your creepy albino eyes?
Told me what?
You're a naughty boy telling lies like that.
How did you know?
It doesn't matter. Though I will say for the record that I no longer desire to resurrect the professor.
Really? You're sure?
You should know the reason for that better than anyone. I want to beg Professor Nebulum's forgiveness, so that I might feel better. But replicas have no memory of the past. A replica cannot forgive me.
Jade.
I'll live the rest of my life pained by the sins of my past.
Sins? You mean killing Nebulum?
Perhaps my greatest sin was not understanding the significance of life and death.
If I had the ability to make replicas, I think I would have done the same thing.
Are you trying to cheer me up?
No.
You've somewhat missed the mark, but I appreciate the sentiment. In any case, you mustn't tell anyone of this. Understood?
Don't make me pimp smack you.
All right.
That's a promise.
And of course, the end music, even though we already slept. Thank you. Just realized it was a woman.
The Tartarus inspection is complete. You can leave at any time.
Okay. Shall we head for Grand Kokma now?
Yes, we must inform the Emperor as quickly as possible about the danger of St. Bina falling. Yes. First, let's hurry to Rotelbra Bridge. And then we walk from there. Colonel, if I get tired, carry me on your back, okay?
I'm afraid not. Perhaps it's my age, but my joints ache, you see. To get to Grand Kokma, we head northeast from the bridge, and then pass through Thayer Forest. It's a rough trip for an old man like me. You youngsters will have to shield me and lead the way. Yeah. There's no time to waste. Let's get going, guys. Thanks for your help, Nephry.
Take care. Brother, please give my regards to His Majesty.
No, Nephry. No. Mew, what do you think about what Nephry said?
What do you mean?
About how Jade killed Professor Nebulim, and then worked on Pharmacry to bring her back to life.
I don't know. It's too hard to understand.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to ask someone. Didn't you promise not to tell anyone? Whoa. At this rate, it looks like you'll be breaking that promise in short order. No, I won't. Really.
Me too, really.
Well, I still have my doubts, but I believe you yourself can understand why there is no point in discussing it with anyone. Yeah, nobody's gonna make any excuses for what you've done wrong and what you're supposed to really be looking for them anyway. Indeed, if you put too much effort in making excuses, you end up turning from your mistakes. Or running, as it does say. Accepting the truth is a difficult thing to do. But it is also necessary. Yeah.
Yes!
Excellent. And you are, of course, aware that should you tell anyone, you will be punished. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, they're adorable.
Super adorable.
Alright. We may now go back to Ketterburg Bay, because that is where we can go next. However, we're not going to go back to Ketterburg Bay. I have some off-screen stuff to do here. In the casino, actually. I do have some off-screen stuff to do in the casino. To get the bow for Natalia, which I will be doing. So I am going to save and end it here. And I'm going to save it, and I'll go for 17 and 18 this time. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to apologize for how long these episodes have been. I know I did take a long break from it. I was focusing on finishing another LP at the time. But I'm finally back, and I'm actually happy to be playing this game again because it makes me smile. I love it so much. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time for more Tales of the Abyss, hopefully really soon. Thanks for watching, guys.